What is up? ESY CTE 2020. We're on to video 6, painting. At this point, you should have a fully assembled birdhouse. Now, the wood is very attractive. We're gonna take it up a level and we're gonna put some paint on this guy. Unfortunately, Mr. Moore and I were unable to deliver paints to your houses. It's just one of those things. So we're gonna ask you guys contribute a little bit on your end. Now, I understand if you don't have any paint, that's all right. You can use markers, colored pencils, stickers, get creative. Anything you might be able to put on here, go right ahead and do it. Mr. Moore and I are each gonna take home one of these kits. We're gonna show you some of the stuff that we do at our house, and then on the next video, we'll have our fully assembled birdhouses together, painted, colored, and decorated so that you guys can judge them for us. I've got the front, sides, and rear of my birdhouse taped off so that I can do a two-tone with a white roof and what'll wind up being a blue sides, front, and rear. The final step on these projects, these birdhouses, is to paint them or decorate them. Now, everyone's going to have different supplies available. I happen to have a lot of house paints. I do a lot of house painting. So I went down to my basement. I'm going to spare you that. I don't think you need to see that. And I pulled out a white color and a blue color, which you've already seen. I wanted to kind of match my Mini Cooper, because why not? So I'm going to start out by painting the roof and the base of the birdhouse with the white. As you can see, it's already taped off. Now, those of you who've been with Mr. Moore and I before, I'm sure you've heard with painting, it's long, slow, smooth strokes. That's not always going to be applicable in this situation because of how small the space is, but the same principles apply. You don't want to just slop it on. Now, some of you will have paint in the house, some of you won't, and that's okay. You can use just about anything to decorate these. Markers would work. Stickers would work. Colored pencils would work for some of them. Probably a bunch of things I can't even think of. So, get creative. I don't want to hear I can't. I want to hear I did. Creativity is key here. If your family's able to go out and buy you something, that's awesome, but by no means is that required. But I do believe that like a Home Depot or a Lowe's, you can get $2 or $3 sample paints. It would be more than enough to get this birdhouse done. And I've got the particle board on top, so I'm really trying to fill in all the holes the best I can. You guys know these kits are of different woods because that's what me and Mr. Moore had available. Got a nice coverage on top there. Now I'm going to hit the bottom. Painting outside today because it's a nice well-ventilated area. You don't want to paint in a tiny room or a closet. Even the newer paints have less fumes, but still you don't want to be painting someplace where it's hard to breathe. And it's a nice day out. I love getting outside. Did make sure to put on paint-safe clothing today. I didn't want to get my nice stuff covered in paint, which is something that's also happened at school more than once. I even got my eye protection on today. I got a pretty good coverage on there. I'm going to let that go ahead and dry for a few minutes. I'll come back and do the blue. See you soon. So enough time has passed. I've taken off my tape that helped protect my white, and now I'm going to paint my blue. Anytime you use tape to paint, make sure you remove it while the paint is still semi-tacky. That way it doesn't create a seal and then rip the paint off with the tape. If any of your paint's still a little tacky or wet, you can always use the eye hook to move it around. I'm really looking forward to some of the creative ways that you guys decide and find to decorate your birdhouses. I know that some of us got through it pretty quick, and I understand. We're hungry for stuff to do. That's a good thing. There is one more step, and that is decorating it. We don't want to just put it outside for a couple of reasons. Number one, we want it to look nice, and the different woods to give it a nice rustic feel. But the paint will also protect it. Without protecting it, you might get one season out of it, maybe two. But if you can cover it with paint or stickers or anything that absorbs into the wood, you'll get a lot more time out of these guys. And I don't know how well birds see, but I imagine that the colors probably help. Okay, the magic of video editing, it's dry magic, just like that. So here's your assignment, ESY CTE 2020. After your birdhouse has been built and decorated, take a picture of it. Send it to the number below. I will post it into a video with your name. Now, if you don't want me to post it, you text me the picture of your video or post it in the classroom, just say, please don't put this in the video. That's fine. But I'm only going to use first names and not last names. I just like to make a nice little video, show off the fine work that you guys have done. Any questions? Make sure you let Mr. Moore or myself know. Good luck. Bye.
Thank you.